Namaste, my beautiful Earthflowers. Thank you for joining me again today into this beautiful vibrational energy of consciousness, of oneness and love. So let's talk a bit more in depth about the God and the Goddess form. So the God one can call Krishna, Shiva, Buddha, Allah, Christ, consciousness, the absolute self. All are the same. Yet used in different names because different religion exists on earth, because conscious wanted to express itself in different religions. So it will find itself via all types of religions, because we are a multiple beautiful expression of consciousness, meaning not one type of expression but limitless expressions. In all forms exists another expression. So all religions are based for that type of being who is attracted to that vibration. Yet into this new shift of consciousness, we bring one truth, which is the conscious truth, which is the oneness truth, which is the highest vibration of the truth of life, that all names take you to the same place, which is the heart, home. So all names, our religion will take you to the same place, which is the heart, home. Because within all exists God, exists consciousness. It is the creator of all. It holds the play of the Maya. It unfolds all. Without it, there can never be life. So that's why it is beautiful to devote yourself to the highest vibration, because it is holding life. Most humans think they can control life, and this is nonsense. Because we don't have many free will in life. Yet though most don't want to believe that, but if we had the free will in life, then everybody would be a millionaire right now, wouldn't we? And we all be traveling the world in the first class, wearing the most beautiful dresses and clothes. But no, life is just unfolding as it should for our own highest good, because God orchestrated this play for us. Consciousness is the orchestrator, it is the composer, and we are it. But in reality, we are beyond it, and within this play, we can be just a mere grain of rice. But that's the beauty of knowing that there's something higher holding this truth, and there's something much beyond this mystical play. So, okay, if we go to religion, everybody has their form created of God, how God's supposed to be. Some religion have 4 hands. Some religion have a man on the cross. It's Joshua, which is the beautiful seeker. Some religion, what I'm telling the listeners today is, what I want to point out is how we see God. We see God in a form. And in order to reach home, to reach the truth of who you are, you have to start deprogramming from these mind creations, fantasies. Because they're created from the mind. So how do you know this? By finding the truth from yourself within. Because these seekers, like Joshua, like Mohammed, like Siddhartha, these seekers were walking their way home. So you can only be a human in order to reach God. However, you can never find a figure, because in truth it is the figureless. It is not even a name, it is the nameless. All of these are created via men. Because the seekers like Joshua never wrote the Bible. It's devotees that wrote the word. But then after 3,000 years, these words were all changed when they enter into the Pope land. So we have to really be really critical when you're seeking truth here. You have to start seeing, is this truth or not? This is a seeker. A seeker is walking the path of the unknown. It doesn't know what it is going into, but it does know that it's finding truth. So you have to start deprogramming the figures that once were shown to you as God, because God can never be a figure. God is the omniscient truth. It is in all. How can it be a figure? So even form is just illusion, because matter, as science has proven, doesn't exist. It's all energy. So we're looking at life through the eyes of the human form, seeing all as matter. But in actuality, everything is just energy. So when looking at life through the highest self, the eye of the conscious self, you see this as it is. We are energy beings. This is the flower of life. All is connected through one absolute self, through the play of the Maya. That consciousness unfolds and creates. But in truth, we're energy. So there can never be a figure of God. God cannot be a man figure with a beard sitting in heaven. Not even a devil figure with a horn can make sense, because it's all energy. So it's all created via human. Human likes to create fantasies. So we have to start seeing the truth. Like, oh my God, this human has been fooling us for thousands of years with their own creations of fantasies. How they see God, how they see angels. Angels can be beautiful seen with wings, but in reality, let's go deeper into this. Can an angel have wings if an angel is just an energy in the in-between plane? So it's just how you're seeing life. As you are expanding more into consciousness, your vibrations start to expand so much, beloveds, that you cannot see these figures anymore. You don't see angels with wings anymore, you just see the energy. So we have colors, aura. All aura colors brings a different vibration. So we have the green energy, the blue energy, the highest vibration, which brings healing into the earth. We have these angels, one can call them, these light beings in the in-between plane with us, protecting us, guiding us, but they're not with wings as they have portrayed them from the mind of the human. Because if we go deeper into truth, matter doesn't exist. So angels cannot be in a in-between world with wings. They can be only a soul, an energy. So we are in the same truth. So let's deprogram then ourselves that thinking we are forms. Of course we are not form. A form can only be seen as form through the physical eyes of the human self. But in truth, if we are looking at life through the eyes of consciousness, we are in truth energy. Energy beings. That's what we are. So we are here reincarnated on earth as an energy being expressing a temporarily human life. It's the mind. It's the play of consciousness. So as you start deprogramming to this truth, then beautifully you can see the God in all religion. Because remember, these figures were made via mind. Because these figures cannot be existent because matter doesn't exist. So in truth, God, Krishna, Allah, Buddha, Christ is the highest vibration of truth, the highest vibration of love. This is what we are. It created us, this energy, which are flowing into forms, in all limited forms, on various dimensions and planes. We are only energy experiencing life as human. This is magic, my loves. This is magic. This is something to be honoring. Like we are magical beings, mystical beings. So when you start deprogramming to this thought that God has to have a beard and the devil with horns, you start seeing, oh, the devil is the ego mind, it's the lowest vibration of the unconsciousness. So it tries to take you into its rut, you know, but you have to go through that rut to find the light. And then when you see, okay, you have to kick the devil out of your kingdom, you have to kick the ego mind out of your kingdom. So what remains? The highest vibration, consciousness. So what happens is consciousness transcends the unconsciousness. Consciousness transcends mind into truth, into the highest vibration of the self. So then you don't see God as a beard and no, everything is energy. So you see the mystical of the messages into your truth. So all these seekers like Joshua, Siddhartha, they discovered the same, that we are energy beings. They knew that God didn't have a long beard. They know that God is not a male figure. It is just the highest absolute energy, which is both female and male on this plane. Yet in truth, it is pure emptiness. Neither female, neither male. That is the beyond Maya as the absolute truth. Yet on this plane of consciousness, you experience both. You experience femininity, masculinity. Yet in truth, the highest vibration created all is beyond femininity and masculinity. It is the absolute highest pure self. This is what I want to bring you guys in. With this message of deprogramming the illusion of forms into melting it into presence, consciousness, the pure energy of the highest truth, which is the self. This is the self, my loves. So with this, I leave you guys with this beautiful message with faith, I feel that this message is blooming and blossoming us more into our highest truth. And I ask you guys to always, always, always stay with the heart when you're listening to this message. Don't go to the ego mind who starts to make assumptions, because that's what it wants to do, to take you away from truth. Stay with the heart and just feel this from within you. And it will plant the seeds necessary to blossom you fully into your highest self. So thank you so much, my beautiful souls. I love you so much. Peace and love. See you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.